How's it going, y'all? So today we're going to take a look at Medicare Pro. What we're going to be looking at is scope of appointments and consent for both Medicare and the ACA. Sometimes you're going to have to walk the client through what this looks like so that they can sign it. It's actually really, really easy, but for some reason, sometimes it can be difficult for them to actually see what they need to do. So I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough of how to do that. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to take a quick look at Medicare Pro. I'll switch over to the screen before I do that. If you like the information on this channel, you like the information in the video, like, comment, subscribe. It'll get it in front of more people, especially new agents that need to learn these things with Medicare Pro. So that being said, let's jump over here. We are going to be looking at my file that I created for myself. Change a couple of the information here just so that I don't have personally identifiable information on here. And we'll take a closer look. So when you do your scope of appointment, what you're going to do is you're going to click on this button here for SOA. Now it's going to give you a new SOA or a new ACA consent, Part A and Part B. Now, the one thing I want to bring up about Part A and Part B is Part A allows you to search and work on their application. Part B is the review of their application. These, if you're using Health Sherpa, you're going to be able to do through Health Sherpa, so you don't need to do this twice. But if for some reason you're not using Health Sherpa and you need to get the consents, this is the way that you can do that. So what we're going to do first is the Medicare. So we'll go ahead and click New SOA. You'll see here it's in English. It gives you the options to go over everything. Now, what I do is I always just tell the client, this just gives me the option to speak about anything, and that usually clears things up. I don't have an issue. It has the name, the phone number, their address, has you as the agent's name, phone number, your NPN, and then it'll have here if you want to do it through text, email, print, or face to face. Now, the way I always do it is through text. You can do it through email if that's all that they have, but we're just going to demonstrate what it looks like through text right now. The email is pretty much the same. So we'll go ahead and hit create. Now, what they're going to do is they're going to get an email, or excuse me, a text message. And it'll say this here, and it'll be this last one. So this is Christopher. Please use the link below to view and sign your scope of appointment form. And then has this link, and then it's going to say, here is your access code, and then have the access code right after it. So sometimes they'll say they don't know where it is. It's because they're only looking at this and they're clicking it before they get to this. Here is your access code part. So 503581. So you just put that in here. All right, and so now you see scope, and it'll look the exact same on the cell phone too. So you go through here, it has everything that we went over. They can deselect or select or deselect these, but they won't really want to mess with that. All they want to do is click on adopt and sign, and then they just put their name in. Pretty easy stuff, guys. And then with that, they get a thank you for signing the document. We'll be in touch soon, and you're good to go. Now back on your end, what that's going to look like is it'll show pending here, but once you refresh this, you'll see that now it says completed, and you're able to do that. Now, again, what you'll normally want to do is have 2 days. So when you set the appointment, if you're setting appointments for these, go ahead and do the scope of appointment in advance so that you have that 2 days, the 48 hours, that you can go back and actually do the appointment with them. That's the Medicare guidelines. Now, with the new ACA consent, it's pretty much the same thing. All you really have to do is just click text CMS again, or SMS, sorry. And then you're going to get a text message. And here it goes. You see it again where you have the link and the code 681222. So just put in 681222, hit submit, and now you're back here. So conduct searches, assist in applying, assist with plan selection, assist with ongoing, and assist with calling the marketplace call center to ask about status. So it gives you all of these permissions to do this. Then you just hit adopt and sign. I am Christopher Sanders. and then adopt and sign, and then close that out. All right, so that's the A one, and then for the B one, it's going to be pretty much the same thing. Again, we're just going to do text. Oh, I feel like, okay, sorry. Application review date, so we're going to say that it's today. Sorry, that was one thing. So the day that they're going to review the application, that's the day that you put in. It's usually going to be the day of. And then you just click the link again, and I didn't get the number 7911091. All right, and so we've got that. Same thing. Adopt and sign. And this is what the client is going to be doing. All right, and that's it, guys. It's as simple as that. It's not a very difficult process. It's just something that a lot of times you're not going to know this unless you actually send it to yourself and go through this process. I just wanted to make it a little easier for you. I had to do this myself because I wasn't exactly sure what it looked like. That's what I created this for. And just thought, you know what, it makes sense to also send it over to you guys too, so that, or make a video of this so that you guys can actually see what client sees when you send these scopes of appointments and these consent forms out to them. So again, if you do like the video, like, comment, subscribe, helps get the information in front of more people. The other thing is, if you do have any questions, just go ahead and drop them in the comment as well. We'll do a few more videos. I'm not going over Medicare Pro, how to use it, how to quote, and things like that as well. It's a very powerful tool, and we'll be using it here with HCU indefinitely, and we're always constantly making it better. If you do see anything as you're using Medicare Pro that you think would be helpful to make it better, make sure that you reach out to myself, Brad, some of the others in leadership, and we can make sure we get that forwarded over to them so that we can make this a better, more user-friendly program and help as many clients as possible. Hope you have a great rest of your open enrollment and have a great rest of your day.